like,
but there are many.
I want to quit.
There are many days I just feel like quitting and abandoning everything and maybe going on a different path. But I think every journey has that. Every career path has that. There are days you get overwhelmed. There are days you get tired, and that's why you need a support system. Yeah, so your support system can be your friend. It can be your sister. Hi, community. Welcome to another episode of our podcast, Sisterhood and Self. My name is Grace Usia, and I'm here with my friend. Yeah, so today we'll be treating a very important topic that is all about the career girl era, navigating work and womanhood. The career girl era, navigating work and womanhood. So we'll be going straight into it. So over time, it's not always easy balancing career as well as also balancing being a woman. It's always not easy. So today we'll be talking about how you can find a balance between your career and also maintaining being balance in your lifestyle as a lady or as a woman. So the first question I have here is, what inspired you to choose your career path?
Well, the first that comes to my mind is Nigeria happened to us. But that aside, okay, I'm on a path that is exciting for me. It has a lot to do with selling, marketing, social media, and all of that. And it's been exciting. I think I should be going to the third year now. But it's been exciting. You know, for example, selling and marketing is a very, very exciting career path to choose. Because, I mean, we're always selling. We're selling our ideas to you right now. People sell other things out there, services and products. So it's really exciting. For me, it's the reality of that. The efforts you put in, you get to see. When you choose to show up today and choose to show up tomorrow, you register in the mind of your clients or your customers and you get leads that eventually result into sales. So that's exciting for me, and it's a path I really want to stay on the long run.
Okay, so for me, I would say that I studied communications, and the sector I'm working in, it also deals with communication because I work with a foundation that is, and the position I hold in that organization has to do with communicating with people, relating and being like a middle person. So it's exciting. Every day I'm learning new things, and I would say that this career path has been wonderful, and I hope to actually advance more in this career path because it is something I like, and it's worth my time.
And something just dropped to my mind. You know, okay, I did not study anything relating to marketing or business and all. I actually have a BSc and an MSc in microbiology, but I am on a different career path right now. But one of the things that dropped to my mind is that sometimes it's very, we tend to feel that maybe you've been working in a system for like 3, 4, or 2, 3 years, and you feel like you want to suddenly change the career path that you feel it's booming at the moment. Usually, I'll just advise that most of the time, before passion comes, work should come in. You should be able to find your ground and be able to fund your passion. So usually, you know, when while growing up, we always hear follow your passion and follow your passion. But honestly, on career path, it's not so easy. Find something you can do that works, do it, and then eventually when you are beginning to succeed there, while you pick a path, get certifications there, get learned in that. If it's not something you read in school, make sure you get the skills that makes you stand out, so you can stay on that path and eventually it becomes your passion. I mean, if you are beginning to earn ₦1 million and you are doing something that you did not even study in school, what will make you not gain passion for it?
Exactly.
Especially in a country like Nigeria. So usually don't be so hasty to want to just change into a career path because it looks like this. You can as well just stay where you are, invest the time, invest your resources, get skilled, learn that career path better, and you'll see that no matter of 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you'll be an expert at what you do. So
Okay.
it's reality to just stay on the path that you have picked and eventually. So do you feel fulfilled in your current career? If you do, why? If you don't, why not?
Okay, so I would say that I feel fulfilled, but I believe there's always more. So I know I'm in the right career path,
Yeah.
but I want to explore. I want to advance. I don't just want to. I believe growth is you always you being able to move, not just being stagnated in one
In
place.
one place.
So yes, I love what I'm doing currently, but I also want to move. I want to grow.
Yeah.
I don't just want to be stagnated. So in as much as I feel fulfilled, I believe that there's more.
True.
And I think the human mind is always like that. You don't always get everything at once. You always want more.
Like our needs
So,
are insatiable. So you don't,
so
except you are dead, you don't stop growing, you don't stop learning. You
Yeah.
learn, you unlearn. And as a woman who's trying to thrive in career, it's really important that you keep going for more. Do get what will make you be good at what you do and be known for that thing that you do. And eventually, so we are agreeing that we feel fulfilled on our career path.
Yeah.
Yes, we feel very fulfilled on our career path. And if all goes well, we intend to just stay there and just build the skills and over time and be successful at that.
yeah.
So have your career goals changed over time? And if it has, what influenced that change for you?
Okay, so as a graduate of communications, both at my undergraduate and graduate level, that's my master's, I actually wanted to be a PR expert. That was the dream. But over time, as time unfolded, I actually found myself in the development sector, and I was loving it. I was loving the experiences. I was loving meeting with other young people in that space. I was enjoying the traveling, and I finally felt I found a new place that fits, that I really think I fit in, and I'm really to explore, especially the fact that it gives you an opportunity to be able to bring the change you want to see.
Has it been
So,
an easy journey?
nothing actually,
As much as you
nothing.
like it.
As much as I like it,
Are there
nothing.
days where you're like,
But there are
you
many.
want to quit?
There are many days I just feel like quitting and abandoning everything and maybe going on a different path. But I think every journey has that. Every career path has that. There are days you get overwhelmed. There are days you get tired, and that's why you need a support system. Yeah, so your support system can be your friend, it can be your sister, it can be, yeah, it can be somebody you trust.
Your family, need
So
your village to be there to
just for those days you feel,
you
for those days you feel overwhelmed,
Yes.
they are able to tell you that this is why you started this part, and this is what you achieved over time, and this is what is ahead of you.
Yeah.
So
So I think mine has not been an easy journey. Especially when sales has a lot to do with meeting targets and meeting clients. It tests your patience. Like you have to wait to get leads. Sometimes you're on pressure, you're on edge, you're on your feet, you're on your toes to meet targets and ensure that you stay relevant. So it's a lot of pressure. But then the joy of it is getting a lead all of the time and hitting your target and getting the sale. So it's not nothing, like she said, nothing is an easy journey. So it is never an easy journey. But then what keeps is that grit,
Yeah.
perseverance, the ability to stay patient, push through, get better at what you do, learn from your mistakes, and eventually you'll be on your way to being the power lady.
yeah, so moving forward, I think there's a question that says that have you ever faced gender bias or discrimination at work?
Who hasn't? Please do not face any gender bias. Let us know in the comment section. I don't think I have faced gender bias at work.
Yeah, so I think
Especially
it's a norm that is not actually supposed to be. There shouldn't be biases as to why you are female at the workplace.
Yes.
And towards also your other colleague who is male, who is a male. So it's expected that there should be equal rights, equal opportunities for everybody at the workplace. So in as much as people are trying to make it normal or make it a norm, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be. I remember the time I was having a conversation with a colleague, and he was always complaining of, there are days that he's out of staff. Like the staffs, most of his staffs are female, go on leave, maternity leave and all of that. And he was like, he wishes there are more, there were more men in as his staffs than women. And I was like, no, it's wrong. Everybody should have equal opportunity to participate at work. Yes, she's a woman. She has to go on maternity leave and all of that, but it's her right.
Yeah.
It's her right. So that shouldn't, and it's also your obligation as an employer to ensure that everybody enjoys equal rights and equal opportunities at the workplace. So if you feel that you have more females and they are always going on maternity leave, why not employ more persons too?
And that's the problem most employers.
So that you have a balance.
They don't really want to spend much. So you find one person doing the job of about three people. Some of the issues I have, even as a social media manager, you always, sometimes I see opportunities, and the social media manager is not a sales. It's not a
Exactly.
sales rep. Social media manager is not a digital marketer. Social media manager is not even a video editor. But you sometimes you see offers and you are the photographer.
Yeah, everything.
And everything at the end of the day, the salary is just 100,000 naira.
Exactly.
So I am not thinking, if I need to get a photographer, a graphic designer, how much am I going to pay them into all of this money? And I'm managing your page for a month. Maybe I'm going to be doing content for, let's say, maybe 3 times per week and all of that. So honestly, employers should do better.
Exactly.
I think they should really do better. They should be job specific. I know the economy is not really favorable, but I mean, if you can give a fair amount of money with a lesser job responsibility, it will be easier for that person to be that effective.
Exactly.
It could also limit their number of days at work. Maybe make it 3 times a week or 2 times a week. You don't really need to. It will even help you know that, okay, you're just paying them for 15 days, or you're paying them for 20 days of the week, or 12 days of the month. Yeah. So please, employers should really do better. Really do better. And then I don't think we should have that bias. But I have really experienced gender bias, not just at work, but also with clients. Most of the time when people see a woman, they're expecting to get something aside from what she came to do. So it's the idea that women are only meant for this thing.
Yeah.
So when you see a woman in the workforce, they are thinking,
there's always more.
There's always more than I can get because she's needing something. We have less reports of guys being in that position, in that situation, than we have women being in that position. So usually it is. We always face. I don't think there is very few women who not have faced gender bias. And I'm grateful what women are trying to do now.
Yeah.
We're trying to thrive into every space. We're going into tech, we're going into marketing, we're going into sales, into academics, we're going into non-governmental organizations, going into every aspect, and we have that ability to also thrive like women.
Yeah. So I also don't want us to overrule the fact that, in as much as we're talking about men, that men do not also face some sort of pressure at work. It may not be, they may not come out to say it and all of that, but I know that they also face a lot of pressure.
Much expectation.
Yes.
Much is expected of them.
Yes. So
they're not expected to be seen big.
And all of that.
To be active all of the time. And,
yes.
and it's also pressure.
Yeah. So also men can actually face some kind of discrimination and all of that. But that's why we are working towards making the world a better place for everyone. All right. So
do you feel pressure to do it all? How do you manage expectations?
Wow. Let's even focus on the pressure. Like, the pressure is there, it's always choking. You are expected to act in a certain way, you're expected to do certain things, and you're expected to, how would I use the word, be perfect. If you are given a job if you're given a job to do or a responsibility, you're expected to deliver it, in fact 100 over 100. So it's not always easy, and there are times you face a lot of challenges and all of that. But
I think also because they think you're a woman.
Yeah.
Well, how much can you do? So they try to just mount up that pressure to see that you get a place where you fumble, and they can be like, it's women now. Women always. I think it's one of the things that steers that pressure in workplace, especially where you're in a place where there is gender bias. They always just want you to keep you on the edge, so you can just lose or fumble a bit, and they would have to bank on it that, and of course, a woman is not even meant to be in this space before now. But then also as a perfectionist, usually we always just want to do everything. But really, it's very good to learn how to delegate tasks to people.
Exactly.
Learn how to delegate tasks. You are not a perfect person. So don't even try to. You're all working towards perfection, yes. But then you really do not have all of that to prove that you can do everything. You are so strong to do everything. We cannot compare our physical strength to that of a man, definitely. But women are coming out now to be intellectually smart. We can deliver as much as the men have been doing. We can do as far as our strength can carry us. And I think room should be given to us to just be us and not always try to do it all like we always feel, because we're trying to change the narrative, you know. So
Yeah.
most of the time you find we trying to say we can do this, we can do it, we can do it. But please, so you don't burn out, it's really important that you delegate tasks. There's
Exactly.
nothing wrong in showing um tiredness. It is not weakness. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong in giving yourself space and time to go and restore and rejuvenate and come back. It just shows how strong you can be and
Yeah.
how you can be deliberate in what you do.
Okay, so I think you actually said it all. It's very important for you to learn to take a break, especially at work.
Yeah.
So moving forward, I think the next question is, how have you had a mentor who changed the course of your career?
I think I do. And I'm itching to just mention her name. Yeah, but I think all of us ladies are so grateful for Mrs. Ibukun Awushika. She did a lot. She has done a lot in portraying how a woman can be in workspace and be able to balance work and family.
Exactly.
Yes, I think we can all, if we can just clap our hands for her and say, she has really done a lot and she's still giving back to us, even in as she's aging, she's still giving back to us. I mean, we know her, the manager of First Bank, of course. So she has done a lot for us, and I think for me, she's one of the greatest mentor that I have seen in workspace that keeps challenging me to be better and keeps telling me to be better.
Yeah, and we have a lot of women out there too in Nigeria that are really doing really well. So I think mentorship is very important for you as a young woman. As you grow, you need people to guide you. You need people who have experienced it before you, so that when you're making, in fact, it helps and stops you from making a lot of mistakes. These people have been there before you, and they are there to guide you. So I think mentorship does a lot of things in helping your career.
You know, you can really follow these mentors even if you don't have to build a close relationship with them. But then also you can look around your environment, definitely find one woman or a lady that you can relate with, and you can be able to say that okay, this is a person working on a path that I want to work in. This is someone I can look up to, hold by the hand. And also we won't restrict ourselves to just having female mentors. There are also men we can also learn from. If we can't even begin to mention all of them that have given back to us. We are also grateful for all of those mentors. And I believe that it's a room for we to try to be mentors for these upcoming ones so that they can also see that it's a woman is not a, a weakness. She's not a somebody to be trampled upon. A woman is a person who is strong. A woman is someone who can build a society, who can build a community. So mentorship is really
Okay. Yeah, so we can never overemphasize the importance of mentorship.
yes. What are the top 3 skills or traits that has helped you grow in your career so far? Just top 3 skills.
Okay. I would say that public speaking has helped me.
Yeah.
At first, I used to shy away from public spaces, but this is me. I'm sitting and I'm talking. So, public speaking, also learning digital skills too has really helped me. It has really helped me in my career journey, because I think the world is a digital world now. Hardly you apply for a position, or you find, or you get a job that does not involve you using digital skills. And then in fact, project management too has also helped. You knowing how to manage a project successfully would also help you. So public speaking, having digital skills, and project management are some of the 3 skills that really helped me to navigate in my career journey as a woman.
Okay. Well, for me, I think my number one top most skill is effective communication. That has really helped. Having a good good skill, having the perfect way to communicate, being able to read people's emotions through their
Yeah.
face and know how to approach them. It's one of the skills that as a salesperson you need to just have it at the tip of your fingers, because you're going to be meeting a lot of people. You have to be able to convince them, you have to be able to communicate with them and stay relevant with them on that business over time. So I think for me, number one has been communication. The secondly, time management has been one of the skills that's also helped. We can never forget how you have to share your skills into knowing what is very important, what is not urgent, what is important and not urgent, what is not important and not urgent, and all of that. And that has helped me greatly to be able to navigate through my tasks and having things done at the time where they should and meeting deadlines. And then I think also if patience was a skill, then I actually learned patience. My name is Patience, but I didn't really commit it. So I had to learn it over time. And I think the career path I'm on also helps me to be able to stay and and really build on that skill. And I have been able to over time seeing that patience has done a lot. Being patient has really done a lot. Having to wait for certain things to come and then so yeah, that would be
Okay.
my thought
So I
process.
believe that our viewers, they also have skills that have helped them over the time in their career journey. So moving forward,
So I would really say that we wouldn't mind if you can drop some of those skills in the comments, and so we all can see, okay, what are like the top three skills that so far can really help someone in a workspace, or can help someone in his career path, so that these young ones can also see and learn from it.
okay. So moving forward, the next question will be, how do you think women supporting each other at the workplace can
Like do we
better
support?
improve the career journey for other people or for young
Do
women?
we really support women enough at the workplace?
I think there's a level of support, but more is always needed. Yeah, so I believe there is a level of support that women give to each other, but I think we can do better. There's room for improvement. So when there is a new person at work, please don't allow her navigate it on her own.
Yeah.
Guide her. You can be like a big sister to her at the workplace and put her through the process. And once she's able to stand on herself, stand by herself or on her own, you let her. And then when you notice that she's making some mistakes and she needs support, please be there. I think that is what women supporting women is all about.
Yeah.
But when there's a new person at work and you're allowing
And
her
they
to
are trying
figure
to
it out on her own,
and then
and you see her as a
most
threat,
times women feel, yeah, like it's a competition. I
sister,
think when I came into the field of sales and marketing, it was really hard meeting a lady that was ahead of
willing
me.
to.
That most of the time you meet the ladies, they don't create the room for you to be able to pick from them. I think I made a lot of male friends in the
Your journey.
beginning of my journey, before I even met like the first lady that gave me a smiley face. So this notion, I think this notion that women always feel that it's a competition with
Yeah, I
a
need
woman.
to go.
And you always see that whenever you go to a work environment, or maybe you are
Yeah.
looking for something, you go to an organization and a woman is the boss, there's always difficult to converse with her. There's this notion that they just have to look bossy and act bossy and not give room to be disrespected. But I think when you see a lady approaching you as a fellow woman, please, you're already facing a lot of bias out there. We can't come and face that bias with our fellow woman also. So I believe that we'll do better. We should do better. And we should create the space where these young ones that are coming up on their career path can see rooms where they can be held by the hand, they can be shown what needs to be, what they need to do, and how they can achieve their goals more effectively. You don't have to suffer like you did. I think that is why you were there, so that you can just make the path for them. Especially if you sense a very serious and dedicated young lady that is coming up, and I believe the world will be a better place, and we would keep thriving better. We'll
Yeah.
be the boss ladies that we are. It will be our own girl era of just succeeding in whatever it is that we do and be able to navigate work and money. But then also, I don't know, do you think women actually find this balance between work, being a wife, being a mother, and all of that that comes with parenthood?
Yeah, it's not always easy, but you can always create the balance. It is not
we have
easy,
seen women that
but
are really navigating.
and they've done it successfully.
Yes.
So if they are able to do it, you might struggle at the beginning phase, but you'll find your balance.
It's an entirely new phase, so
Yeah.
definitely it will not be easy. So we have heard it, we have seen it. We can actually see women finding balance between their personal lives and their workspace. So,
Yeah, so it's been really a wonderful time getting to explore, discussing the career and balancing your career as a woman. So we want to just appreciate you for creating time to follow us as well as to subscribe.
keep following, keep liking, keep subscribing down there. And
Yeah, goodbye and thanks for watching.